Hello everyone, my name is Yusef and welcome to part 1013 of the movie Revolution. Now let's begin. So, President Red was talking to the female Mexican president about this private detective that he hired a couple months ago, well, a couple of days ago actually. And he was telling her about him. He was like, I think you're gonna like him. He's uh he's American, but hopefully your translator can understand him. Hopefully, I don't know. And then he shows up. The private detective that they hired, well, Red that Red hired. He pulled up right. He pulled up right in front of them, and he got out of his car, and he says, "Hi, I am Detective Black, Ruby Black, and as I've been told by Mr. President Red here, that you need my help finding someone." And then the translator said, "Yes, we do. I have been told that you are the best in business. Yes, yes, I am. Um, I have been known to solve a couple of cases in my time, and hopefully, hopefully you will help me out with that, or whatever you want to do. So who are we finding?" And then Red said, Abigail Freeman. Have you heard of her? Yeah, I watched her early movies for years. What happened? Well, she was kidnapped. Um, she was kidnapped. So I was hoping that you would help us find her. Done. Consider it done. And then they shook hands, and President Red gave him the money. Then they went their separate ways. President President Red and the Mexican president went back into their private jet, and of course, the detective Ruby Black, Black Ruby, of course, or Ruby, no, mm, mm. Detective Black Ruby went back into his car, and he drove away, and they were flying out. They were flying. They were in the skies by that point. As they were like hanging out, he was talking to the Mexican president, and he said, "I kind of like him. I hope he can help us." "Yeah, me too," she said. "I hope he can help us too." Huh. What if it's Silvercat? Really? Yeah. What if it's Silvercat though? I mean, Wouldn't that be weird and very bad? Yeah, yeah, kinda. But I don't know. I don't know if that is the case. Really, I don't know if that's the case. The Mexican president said, President Red, maybe you're right, but maybe I'm right too. I can't be sure. I just have a feeling about this. Well, we well, hopefully we'll figure it out. Hopefully we'll figure this out. I really hope that we'll figure this out. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. We gotta get her back home to her wife. Of course, she's probably really sick about her. I can't even imagine. When my husband died, it was so dark for me. I couldn't. It was so bad. So I just can't imagine what she's really going through now, having her wife be kidnapped. Having her wife be kidnapped. She's so horrible. Yeah, I can only imagine too. I, I can only imagine too. But don't worry, we will get her back. I trust him. You know what? If you trust him, then I trust him. But that's great. Since we both trust him now, he will probably get back to us when he finds more leads to where she is. Yeah. But I bet you gotta go back home, do you? And then she said, yeah, I gotta go back home. You probably gotta go back home too. Yeah, but I'm already at home. Oh yeah, I forgot this is America. Sorry for that. No big deal. So they went. So they went back to Mexico to drop the Mexican president off there, and and Red and his pilot went home. They were they were flying back home. He went back home. He finally he lands back in the, he lands back at the White House. Well, back in America, and he lands at the White House, and he gets out. His girlfriend greets him, who's also the vice president, and they kiss, and he walks, and they're walking back to the house. He says to her, "So what have I missed?" Well, everything seems to be going well with the economy, and crime is down in Sweet Town and Ohio, and everywhere else in the country. But Sweet Town is doing really good. But also New York isn't doing good too. Primarily, when it comes to crime and all that stuff, everything seems to be going well, but not that well because of the anti-movie protesters and the pro-movie protesters too, which we are on their side. He and he said, well, obviously. So he sits down with his girlfriend, talk about the day, and he said, um, we just found a private detective that will help us out with the case. Well, that's good. I really can't wait to see her again. I I really can't wait to see her, my friend, again. I can only imagine what she's going through right now. Being tortured, or maybe she's dead. I'm just saying that maybe she is, but hopefully she's not. And then I'm just worried, but I'm also realistic. But once again, worried. So sorry if I sound a bit morbid. It's just I just had to put that out there. Maybe she's dead. You know what I mean? I don't mean to offend you or anything like that, babe. And then Red said, "Don't worry about it. It's a valid concern. I have a worry about that in the back of my mind, but I don't let it take control of me. I'm not trying to either, but it's good to think about that kind of stuff. If that if that is if that is indeed the case, I understand," he says. And then they kiss, and they get ready for dinner, and they get ready for dinner, and they get ready for dinner, mm, and they get ready to eat. So they're eating dinner. Finally, thank goodness I got that right the last time. So anyway, they get ready for dinner. They eat dinner, and they still talk about what happened. They they are speculating about who could have kidnapped her, and he said that it might have been Civicat. I mean, we all know how big of a homophobe, well, the princess is, and there's a possibility that she did all of this to get back her dad. But she loves her dad. Yes, yes, she does. But there is a possibility that she's only doing it for show. She's showing that love just for that, a show. And she actually despises the guy for his bisexuality. At least that's what I think. I could be totally wrong, and someone else did it against the princess's will, but I know in my heart of hearts that the princess is involved in all of this. Is she a bad guy or a good guy? I have no idea about this point, but I know that she's involved, and I know that we need to help her, that we need to help advocate out of this terrible situation that she has found herself in, with no fault of her own, by the way. I know, I know, it's just terrible. So they eat the rest of their food, and they're about to go to bed, so they get out, they get up from their chairs, they kiss each other goodnight, and they're both off to bed together. he opens the door to his bedroom and he's just exhausted. Just, because he was talking to the private detective for like a very long time, and along with the Mexican president, of course. So he's just exhausted. So he gets into bed, gets under the covers, and and goes to sleep. He just goes to sleep. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, ring that little bell also to get notified when I make new videos also. And leave a comment down below telling me what do you like about the video or hate about the video. And share the video also to all your friends or enemies. And I will see you next time. Bye bye now.